Sitting here thinking about where to go from here in the Finish Your Frog project. And I am very drawn to the Bohemian Oasis blanket. For several reasons. None of which is my desire to crochet, because I absolutely have no desire to crochet at the moment. But I love this blanket. I love the colors. I really want to get it to a finished state. And also, I do not want to sit at the end of the year having a blanket to finish. Keeping in mind that I also have my temperature blanket, which I have fallen behind on. No surprise there. That's what people tend to do, and I'm no different. But I'm actually excited about the Bohemian Oasis. I will show it to you in its current state once it's light outside, so I can actually show you the colors, because they are splendid. Splendid, I tell you. Isn't it just glorious? I love it so much. I'm using a smaller yarn and a smaller hook than the pattern calls for. I'm crocheting it on a 4mm hook, I believe, out of Hjertegarn Kunstgarn in a few different colorways. That's all these just plain gradient ones. Plain, I mean, they are gorgeous. And then this with the sparklies in it is the same that I'm using for my contrast blast socks. And I found it under the name Universe on the Hobby website and accidentally bought 3 skeins of it. Trouble is that I have a huge bed, and if I want to be able to cover it, I need at least 18 by 18 squares. That's a lot of squares. I'm gonna dig out the rest of the project. I have some more squares done up and I have more yarn, so let's check it out. There's the hook. Yep. Apparently I was wrong about the hook size. 4.5 seems to be the one I've been using. Have a full skein, this one, and this is 100 gram skein. Partial skein of the sparkles. More of that one. Things for the crocheting them all together. More of that. Small bits and bobs as well. And then all of these. Let's count these. I have 43 of the plain ones, 15 of the sparkly ones. This is the yarn that I have left, and I cannot get any more of the non-glittery ones because they are discontinued, I believe. I'm just going to do some quick maths and see where we are. Yeah, so I think we're going to have to make a different plan because my maths are telling me that if I want the blanket to be that big, I need 324 squares total. Right now I have 136. And that means that I would still need to crochet 188 squares. I do not have enough yarn for that. And I don't think I have the willpower to do that. New plan. I will do 18 by 12 squares. Then I only need to do 80 more. That is more feasible, I think. That's the plan so far. Or I'm just gonna... It would be nice to have it cover the whole bed, right? Well, it's a good thing that I don't have to decide on a final size right now. I think I am going to try and research the yarn and see if I can find some more anywhere, or if I can find a nice enough substitute. This is now called Long Colors and is available in this colorway, so I can get more of this. And then I found a few D-stashes, and I think there was one in Scotland that had this colorway, and I would love that. It's the perfect project to take around with you and just do a few squares here and there, and all of a sudden you have 324. So my plan is get some more yarn, make a ton of squares. So I got these 4 done. Each one takes me about 17 minutes. 4 down, 184 to go. And I ordered 400 kroners worth of yarn. Not for this project only. But yes. The first day yielded almost 10 squares, and it's kind of fun. So now let's see how long this will take me. Probably a few months. I also wrote on a D-stash on Ravelry, so I'm hoping to hear from them, because it's gonna be quite quick for me, I think, to get through the rest of my yarn. This is 100 grams, and this is not that much at all. Maybe 40 grams or so. I am thoroughly enjoying this, and I'm sure I'm going to be so sick of this by the end, especially when I have to join them all. But I love this, and I want it to be an epic blanket, and I started it 7 years ago. I still love looking at it, so I feel good about this. Just got my new yarn in. These 2 are for something else. These 2 I got to maybe put in the blanket, but I am not so sure about this one, because this has this is very bright and has purple sparkles. I think I'm just gonna try and crochet some squares with them and see how they look. It is this. Yeah. So I did 2 sample squares of the universe yarn, and they are fine. I think they look great. They are just a little more rough than the original Boom Boom Moonlight, but it'll do. It's like the new universe yarn. It just has too long of a repeat, so most squares do not even have that much of a gradient compared to the older ones. So it's maybe it's gonna give too different of a look. I'm really hoping that the D-stash thing will come through, because that is the original yarn in a color that's not available anymore. So yeah, I have had contact with the person who owns the yarn, and they are looking to see if they still have it. I'm really crossing my fingers, because I need more of these reddish tones that are the correct ones. Never mind the cottons. But here are my Yergan long colors. It feels softer than the original, but it has the same look, and I think it's gonna work perfectly. I'm loving these long colors skeins. They are very soft and very pretty, and the gradient has like the perfect sequence or length or whatever. So each square is looking really, really good. I am getting a little sick of this project right now. I've been doing it for a week or so, and I have managed quite a few squares, like I don't know, 50 or so. I've done about 70 squares, so that's an average of about 10 a day. And I am thinking I want to make the blanket even bigger than I was saying before. I was saying 13 by 13 squares. I'm actually thinking, or did I say 13 by 13? What did I say? No, not 13 by 13. 18 by 18? I want to make it bigger. 19 or 20. I'm just gonna crochet a ton of squares. That's it. That was my plan to begin with. That is still my plan. Don't get sidetracked. Just do it. Ten straight days of crocheting, and I finished the first 100 squares, and I think I landed on doing the blanket 19 by 19 squares, which I do believe means that I just did 100 more. I still need 125, I think, and so maybe I will take a little break, because I feel like I'm just repeating the same 15 minutes over and over and over and over again. And it's getting yeah, I'm going slightly nuts. And it's going to take forever to get this video out, because I want to finish the project, you know. Alright, but I'm happy with it. Let's see how much yarn I've used and how much yarn I've got left. This batch of 100 squares weighed just under 400 grams. And what do I have left? $247. I think we're gonna need 300 more grams. And the D-stash unfortunately didn't go through because they didn't have the yarn anyway, so that's too bad. I'm gonna have to think about what I'm going to do about it. I'm trying to buy this Colorina yarn from the Hobby website, and yeah, it's like a mostly acrylic thing, but that's alright because the glittery yarns are also acrylic, so yeah, that's fine. And I found a few other D-stashes. I did get my hands on one of the original Kunstskan skeins in a different colorway, and that is being shipped to me as we are speaking. And I have found a few other D-stashes, one that has this exact one, 3 skeins of this, and I'm really hoping she will get back to me because this is like the staple. This is the basis of the whole thing. Yeah, but other than that, oh, and then I also asked someone on Ravelry who lives in Norway if they would sell me their yarn. And that was in the red colorway, I think. But we will see in the next clip. I guess I will order these from Hobby because they have a sale going on right now. I'm also going to get some cotton thingy, some printed cotton yarn, because I love making kitchen towels with printed cotton yarns. I'm sorry, that's just who I am. But yeah, yeah. More yarn. These are quite nice. I'm not sure if they will work in the thing, especially this green one, but I will try. And then I think I need a break from this. Today is the 22nd of August, I think. And I still have about 100 squares to go. And I'm, as I said before, I'm getting sick of this. So I think I will take a break and just have it as my on-the-go project, because it's very easy to take with me and just do a couple of squares on the bus or in my lunch break or so on. So who knows when this will get done. I have an urge to cast on another ivy top with stripes. Three perfect skeins. Now I need to stop buying yarn. I definitely have more than enough to finish this bedspread. But I think I will do a part 2 because I need a break. I'm so happy I got all this yarn. So this was another D-stash I got from a lovely lady, and I'm so very thankful and happy that I could get this discontinued yarn to finish my project.